galaxy's too big to be stuck in the same place. Late at night in dive bars. About things they've seen that they just couldn't explain. I've heard of things like the Starborn before. But you carry on for centuries of exploration, and you can fool yourself into clearly we know. So the obvious question is, everyone's going to be thinking aliens, but their ships were incredible. But they still felt like ships. They had engines, weapons, I think I even made out a grav drive. If they were really alien, I would just expect it to be more... I mean, it could be some secret Freestar Varun or UC tech. Exactly. I'm gonna throw out another wild stab in the dark theory. Maybe they're from outside unknown systems. Here's the hypothetical. Centuries ago, some brainiac scientists decide to play settler. But they go way, way beyond any place we've ever been to set up stakes. Once they get there, they make a few lucky breakthroughs, and their science just snowballs. I can see them getting further, faster, and hence... how non-committal. One way or the other, we are. And that's...
Perhaps not the sort of place on which one would settle down.
Good day, Captain.
something catch your eye? Or are you just checking? Take your best shot.
Hear the music, universe.
There is no
You
escape.
are found.
You're not walking out of this. Another victory. Well earned.
I don't know about you, but a fella could do a lot worse than Constellation.
Look who it is. I'm right behind you.
Captain Hicks, hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle.
Something's moving. Damn, they were just here. Damn. There we go.
Opening fire!
Docking procedure is complete.
I picked something up for you. Everything's so new here.
A pleasure to meet you. Welcome to the premier star yard in the settled systems. We may be new, but I think you'll see why everyone... Thank you. So, what sort of ship are you...
You've seen the rest.
So what we need is... The request is for a large quantity. Excellent. Let me see your map. It doesn't appear you have that.
Hope you have a good stay. Not much going on.
Themos or Stroud Eckland?
Must have cost a fortune to build this place so fast.
Let me know if you have any problems.
What if... Sorry. Hear me out. What if we went for the family recreation demo instead? It's a much bigger market than Explorers, and no one else is doing it. Oh, this must be Walter's consultant friend. Please, come join us. We've been waiting for you. Hi there. Hello. You must be Walter's colleague. He informed me that you'd be taking charge of Project Kepler despite the fact that we have a fully dedicated R&D staff already assigned to it. But that's okay. I'm sure that even though you have virtually no experience with this, you... Yes, of course. I'm sure Walter had a great reason for choosing you. Let's get to it then.
Wow. Was not expecting that.
As you probably know, we're tasked with coming up with Stroud Eckland's next hit starship. But we have budget concerns, market research to finish, and we can't seem to agree on a design. So I guess Walter sent you... Sure, I'm Jules, R&D project lead. Was the one making all the big decisions. You already heard from Frank. He's lead designer on the project, focused on... There's Ella, another senior designer. She focuses on some of the more technical designs of ships. Went to school. Mike is our senior engineer, responsible for consulting on all the technical bits, the machinery, the computers. And then there's Nev. She's here for marketing. It's her job to weigh in and sell this thing to... Okay, good. So, before we can do anything, we were charged with building the newest, hottest ship on the market, which won't be possible unless we petition the board for more money. So we have two new budget proposals. One will allow us to build what I consider to be a very sensible ship, but we'll have to make some tough design. The other will allow us much more flexibility to put whatever we want into the ship. It's what I call the kitchen sink proposal. I don't love it, but it'll be next to impossible to approve. It's more that we can only choose certain design elements at the expense of... In other words, if we go with something in Mike's design, there's not enough money in the budget for what Ella wants. That's one of the reasons we... That sounds good to me, but remember, this ship will have fewer bells and whistles. We're not going to be able to... Frank's luxury design has the most expensive components, and we've been having trouble convincing him to move away from that idea so we can stay with... We need his help. Do you think you can get him to buy?
I am right here, you know. I already gave my Are you kidding? They'll just learn. That's how it starts. What? I never thought of it that... I'm glad you understand the position. That doesn't mean I'm a push. No? Sorry.
That's what I was worried about. Well, I'm still not convinced we should go to the board asking for a ridiculous new budget. So... Well, I'm all ears. Well, there's always room for personal... Maybe I will... A smart leader knows. Look, I know... Wow, that's... Great! That's one problem solved. I'll go forward. Next, we need to gather some market data. The best way to do this is to outfit your ship with some sensors and take it through some real-world scenarios so we can make more... Well, Mr. Stroud believes you fit in our target demographic. We heard about some of your adventures, and we tend to agree that getting data from someone... Frankly, most of our test pilots played a little too safe, and the scenarios we run don't push the... But luckily, we don't have those same concerns with you, because you're not Great! Just pick up a mission or two at the mission board and proceed like you normally would. We'll collect the data. If you take on a variety of missions, we can build a ship to handle a variety of scenarios. But if you just fly one mission, in the meantime, you might also want to talk with the team, get to know them, give feedback on their...
You know, I have designs. So, you must have really impressed Walter for him to give you this project. Never mind that. Perhaps. Ah, yes. At least you may be more open to my ideas than my colleagues. Maybe this is a blessing in disguise. Imagine a luxury craft designed for the most discerning of tastes. Every feature designed for comfort and peace of mind. High-end performance, precision engineering, a spacecraft for... This will be the most elite personal craft on the market. I think I understand what you mean. It is not enough to say it's a high-end luxury ship. Who is flying this ship? Where do they go? What is their story? And why do they crave such attention? Oh, thank you. I will think on this. 2 words. Conspicuous consumption. Are you familiar with this concept? Of course you do. I'm glad you understand. Imagine someone like Borealis stepping out of one of our shining luxury ships. Everyone would want to look that cool. Not only would I have the chance to work on a dream ship, but that kind of exposure is guaranteed to sell it. Because I am the lead designer on the project, it is literally my job to design it. It is frustrating because I keep getting pushback, and Jules has this idea that we will make a better product by designing it all together. Since everyone has equal say, it led us to a standstill. It was much easier before. See you.
That data from your ship is going to be critical to our design process, assuming you can handle the missions.
So, you're Walter's friend. I know he chose you to head this project as some sort of favor. Honestly, as senior technical designer, I was hoping to receive that honor, but there's always next time. Regardless, I'm excited to help you out. Do you have any experience building spaceships? Good. We were worried you knew nothing, and this would be a complete disaster. As long as you are willing to listen to us, we may still avoid that outcome. Now, I know you've been asked to give feedback on our design proposals. Would you care for a brief synopsis of mine? of course. But first, let me ask you this. What pilot demographic is currently being underserved by the current starship market? No, but interesting. I've never considered that. I should add that idea to my backlog. My idea is a little less conventional. I believe we should invest in making a dedicated exploration ship, marketed towards citizen scientists. Sure, we and other manufacturers have lines of exploration ships, but none built with the average consumer in mind. It's my hope that we can jumpstart a new era of affordable, accessible space exploration fueled by ordinary people like you and me. Thanks. Let me tell you, we would not regret going with my idea. This is a chance to do something that will truly inspire future generations. Well, as a senior designer, I'm trusted to work on some pretty important features on these ships. Most of my work is on the technical features, designing them to be more user-friendly. Computer systems like navigation, targeting, you name it. It may not be as glamorous as what Frank does, but without me, these ships would be almost impossible for the average consumer to actually use. Why do I feel like answering this could be a trap coming from someone who was sent here by Walter to step in and take over our project? It's not like I have anything to hide. I used to think working for a super wealthy corporation would be terrible, but honestly, it's pretty great. They've been good to me, and the stability is way better than any startup. I've had opportunities I wouldn't have anywhere else, so yeah, pretty great. See you around, I guess.
I'm wondering if we need another chef in the kitchen. Then again, I hear Walter brought you in to finally make a decision around here. Good. Just so long as you don't push us to make anything too nutty. I think your decisiveness will put us back on the right track. Speaking of which, I think my plan will get us where we need to be as quickly and efficiently as possible. It's simple, no frills, and most importantly, won't cause me any major headaches on the engineering side. No, I'm just trying to set realistic goals. Sorry that ain't exciting to you. So I'm thinking, there's loads of fighters, no sense in mucking about with that again. And we've already got one of the best luxury liners in the biz. What I figure is, the cargo running business is booming, and no one's quite built a personal craft like that to serve the working class folk. Nothing fancy, no frills, just a simple, sturdy, inexpensive ship with cargo room up the wazoo and make it so easy my cousin's little moppet could fly it. Wait, really? I was expecting we'd have to argue a bit more than that. Well, that's a relief. I hope you're being sincere. Because if I can convince them to go with mine, it'd save us all a lot of trouble in the end. Yeah, that's me, innit? Been here since the start of the company. Done engineering for going on 30 years total. But I keep telling them, it's senior, not lead engineer. I've got no interest in being lead. Too much management. Not enough tactile work. And yet here I am. Resigned to my fate on the R&D team. Nope, not really. I like to think I don't have the ego for it. I've got nothing to prove, and I don't rightly care to make my mark on the industry. But all I want to do is build the best damn starships I can, not get bogged down with all the excess particulars. But upper management loves the work I do, and they wouldn't let me say no to this. I guess they needed someone to keep everyone's heads out of the clouds, so here I am. Hope we didn't scare you off, huh?
Hi. Need something? Oh, you really want to hear my ideas? I mean, I have an idea, but it's not that great. I'm not even a designer or anything. So, I was thinking that we could really use a recreational craft in our fleet. But not like super luxurious like our Adonis pleasure yacht, something marketed more towards families. Something mom and dad could pack up and take the kids on vacation. You probably think that's stupid, right? Oh, really? Wow, I am... Thank you. I'm really glad I told you about it. Well, if we end up making it, I swear I'll work up a hell of an ad campaign for it. It's interesting. I knew, and I've never done anything like this before coming here. Marketing for ships, specifically. There are so many things to think of for different demographics, like style, and you also need to think about offensive and defensive capabilities, because space... Yeah, I've only been here for a few months. I did a little marketing for chunks before this. Ships are like totally different than that. I applied for the job here on a whim because see you later. Well, I'm actually kind of amazed we finalized the budget. That was relative. Oh, yes, I actually do have a proposal. I wasn't really expecting you to... I'd like to see us branch out a bit more in the starfighter market. Bounty hunting and mercenary work are both big these days, especially among the hard-blooded free... You could be right. There's got to be a better way to pitch the idea. Lots of work to do, but we'll get through it, don't worry.
You have a good day.
Captain Hicks, do you require my assistance? I attempted an informal greeting, but I am dissatisfied.
Oh, sorry. Was doing the tally's work in my head. Inventory on the station. Next supply run. Still need to lift another set today. Been dragging. Shoulder stiff. You had a hell of a shake, getting bullied in the void. Starborn sure know how to make an entrance. Ready to head back out there? The Eye can help you find the artifacts. Double check the safety and locks wherever you go, okay? Exploration's dangerous, even... Good luck out there on the fringe. Lucky I noticed a pattern in one of those artifacts you put.